Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich B. And Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Well, you always have to love somebody who's got a big fat lead in their chances. But listen, there's only one way to go, and that's straight down. So let's hope that Johnny Miller doesn't pop up out of nowhere and start yelling "joke" at him, because that would be disastrous.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive. Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. This one has eyes for the hole. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
A bit too much club there.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. And now that finds him in first place.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Left yourself an opportunity. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. If it's up, it could be in. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge.
3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
That starts off on a good line.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Going with the 7. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's a nice line. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well holed. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That was wonderfully done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ooh, nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Playing from around 240 yards.
Went straight down.
We need this one to bounce right. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That's frustrating. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Look, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
11 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt is about 17 feet long. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Oh, good look at birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Tracking. Yes, they've made it.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He sits in first position. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Yep, that shot safely on the green. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot at the 16th. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Woo, back there, horsey. Yeah, nicely played. Putting now for a bogey.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack. Currently in first position. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow Also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Not a bad play, that one. 16 feet to the cup. This one's dialed in. Oh, unlucky there. Had hoped the flag would have helped them. And just a short putt to close out the day.